Hey Fashion Fam! Today we're diving into a show that took storytelling and tailoring to a whole new level. The Thom Browne's Women's and Men's Fall 2022 collection. Let's watch it together till the end and then we'll discuss at the end of the video if Thom Browne's vision of a toy-inspired fantasyland successfully redefines high fashion, or if it's an artistic experiment that pushes the boundaries of wearability. Stay tuned to find out. Thom Browne is known for his signature grade tailoring and experimental theatrical runway shows. But this one, it was something else. Held at New York City's massive Jacob Javits Center, the show was set in what looked like an oversized children's playroom, complete with rows of teddy bears sitting in gray chairs. The scene was inspired by the island of Misfit toys, a reference to the 1964 stop-motion film Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But there was a deeper meaning behind it. New York, the city of dreams where outsiders and creatives come to find their place. The collection played with contrast, pairing avid looks with their toy versions, being sleek, structured tweed suits alongside exaggerated, oversized silhouettes straight out of a fantasy world. The toy-like outfits featured spiral paper doll layers, puffy jack-in-the-box sleeves, and surreal platform shoes that look like alphabet blocks. Accessories pushed the concept even farther, with pothole keys goats, blinky dog bags, and even handbags shaped like Browne's famous Dachshund Hector. It was like stepping into a couture toy store. But as playful as it seemed, this wasn't just fun and games. Browne was making a statement. This collection was about self-discovery, embracing your individuality and blurring the line between childhood nostalgia and high fashion. Let's talk about the craftsmanship. If you know Thom Browne, you know he's obsessed with detail. His signature gray tweeds were reworked with collegiate silk checkereds in deep reds, blues, and golds, giving the pieces a vintage, preppy aesthetic. But then he twisted that tradition with surreal elements, like exaggerated silhouettes and toy-inspired structures. Every look felt like a character in a fairy tale, making this one of the most imaginative collections of the season. And let's not forget the shoes, towering blocky platforms that made the models look like they were walking on toys. Some heels even resembled bead mazes. Yes, the kind you played with as a kid. Browne took the idea of nostalgia and translated it into a high-fashion spectacle. So what do you think of Thom Browne's Fall 2022 collection? Was it a genius mix of childhood wonder and tailoring excellence, or was it a little too out there? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know. Oh, and throw in an emoji that sums up how this collection made you feel. If you loved this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive into the world of high fashion. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Blue Sky for even more exclusive content and updates. Thanks for watching Fashion Fam, stay stylish, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Should I stay or should I go there? Tokyo, longing for your avenues. I cannot get tired of you. Walking on the streets again, feeling lonely and blue. Tokyo, we'll
stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves in this filling in. I wanna dry up but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here, all my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away.